Welcome on guys back, my name is Senki from Digimon, and today we're talking about new cross-art transformers, how you would call it, xcros deck. It got a lot of new support, so Digicross into a new universe to get the new card X7. It's a really powerful card that helps you come around from new stuff, destroying stuff and having a huge body on board. But first things warning off, the Digivolves effects are really good on versus this deck and destroying Tamer as well. So Black Wargamon has both of this and you have a rough matchup versus, but if you are faster than him, then you can completely destroy Black Wargamon. You need to test it out on your own. To test it out, for me, it got not so quite well. For me, this is the only matchup I can think and I can say it's very hard to play versus, but the other matchups goes through the meta. And I think with the new support, we can deal with some things. But first, right, left, headbutt the thumbs up button for more awesome content and subscribe for free, because we are on the 1,500 milestone. For me, one milestone I set on myself on YouTube to hit, and if I just is hitting the number, then I don't know where we go through. And yes, thank you so much, guys. I need to make a little less content because some things changed in my life, and now I have more time to make content, and I hope you will enjoy it. Let's go. Okay, we have now our deck profile. We playing, of course, the 4 Pigmons allow us, if we attack with the Digimon with xcros Heart, we draw 1 card. This is from a new tournament pack. We got 1 winner as well. I didn't grab it yet, but I want to do it as full as high rare. We play 1 copy of the new Shoutmon. Allows on play, place 1 of the Digimon of xcros Hearts in the threads from 1 of the treasure and 1 of the tamers. If you have a Digimon with the Rulomon in its name or the Rulomon in its evolution cards, you can do to the effect with 2 Digimon. So getting your combo pieces back under your tamers is pretty helpful for the card, and you can evolve it for 0 over xcros. What is pretty nice. Then our draw card, 4 Starmons. We need this. It's a little bit cheaper for x3. It's pretty good. We playing, of course, the 4 of the Shoutmon. Rush is pretty nice. X3, you need this. For X7 you don't, but it helps you with the X4 and X5 in our deck, as well as we have Sparrowmon. You can cut 1 Shoutmon for 1 Sparrowmon if you want to do more heavy lineup for the X7, but I think for Shoutmon Rush is better for the X3 to having a little bit of choke or a little bit of like power into the grind game later on. Of course, we'll be playing 1 copy from the X4. Sadly, this is good, boys, as 1. I hope someday it goes to 2. It would be pretty nice, and then this deck will go pretty fast in the midterm. The reason we need to play X3. X3 is a new card. Maybe you don't know it. I show you. It has much real save 2. Start of your turn by deleting this Digimon, you gain 1 memory on play. You can look at the top 3 cards, add 2 cards with xcros to your hand or blue flare. And Digicross, you need Shoutmon, Ballista and Dorurumon. So it can reduce B6 and cost 1. So minus 2000 on security. Ballistamon have piercing and rush, 6000 piercing rush on security is okay. Material save 2, you can delete this to gain more memory, to do more combo things, to heavy outplay something out what you need. As well, we're playing 2 of the king versions. You can cut 1 king version if you want to. It's the flexible spot to have something to add, because we're playing Shoutmon in our deck. We don't need specifically 2, but I think 2 is pretty good, because this is your bushy Agumon for game. If you have Shoutmon, do Shoutmon under the game underneath for something and can add something back. It's pretty nice, and as well as giving something plus 2000 like the X3 if you don't find your Shoutmon. Having additional Shoutmons is always good. 3 Ballistamon, you can cut him as 4 off and cut 1 Shoutmon king version out if you want to. And 4 Dorurumon. Pretty simple, because it is xcros stuff. You need to do your combo. We're playing 1 X3, X5. You can bump this up to 2 if you want to as well, but I think we don't necessarily play on this one because we want to heavily have X3 on board. This is our new X4, so having up and then going into X5 is pretty okay. Then we have Omni Shout. You can evolve for 4 over a Shoutmon with this effect, and when you evolve, one of your opponent's Digimon with 4000 or less. If you had Shoutmon, I can show it to you, sorry. Shoutmon in its Digivolution cards delete 2 of your opponents with 2000. It is okay to delete something if you have played Shoutmon Hardplay and don't have a Derulu and they have something for your xcros mechanic. You can evolve up to him and then bump 2 things up on deletion save, and it gives +1 security tech. So having something other than Derulu to pop something on board is pretty important in the matchup that you have more out with the Solarmon and stuff like that. Then this is for our level 5 ratios, so we have a level 5 more. Nope. Then we have as a level 6 xcros. You can evolve 2 from your Metal Greymon, but you don't need to when Digivolving. As per the Digimon has the card with blue flare, xcros are then strategy with cards, and your opponent has 2 or more gain to memory. You don't use this effect. It has save on deletion. You lose it all the time for giving him blocker your X7. And with these both cards you can make an xcros Digimon as well. It is Shoutmon DX. He's also traded as Omnishout and xcros, so he's your third copy from both of these two if you don't find your combos or particular things for your X7. Then you need to have 1 blocker or X plus 1 ability less, because then you having not it on the X7 stack. But what does Shoutmon DX does? It costs 13, it reduced the cost by 6, so 7 to cost. The name of this card is also traded as Omnishout and xcros. Materials have to on play, did one of your opponents with 8000 DP or less, one of your opponent's Digimon can't attack until the end of the turn. End of attack, you can delete this in game or memory. It is okay to delete something if you don't have something out on the board, and as a save material as well going for xcros or Omnishout for X7, it is pretty nice to have. One DevXmon, it comes in handy for some matchups, as mirror match is pretty nice. 3 X7. You can play 4 if you want to, but I think 3 is enough. This boy has Rush, Material Save 2. On play, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 50 DP less or equal to this Digimon's DP. All turns, for every 2 cards, the Digimon Devolution cards gain plus 1000 DP. And Digicross 2, it has Omnishout and xcros you need, so you have 1 flexibility spot. Then you have Ballistamon, Derulu, Starmon, and Sparrowmon. He don't have Shoutmon in it, so you don't need Shoutmon so much. That's the reason why you can cut 1 King version or 1 Rush and can add the additional numbers to having more potential. It has Rush by itself. That's the reason why I don't need Shoutmon. So it's pretty nice, beefy Digimon card, and deleting something is pretty good, but the Wargreymon can save us from deleting, and we don't have something to suspend him. Only if you're playing more from the Tamer Summer Disanti, then you can do something, but it's really highly to do something, and for the full combo it costs only 2, what is pretty nice. Then we're playing Tutai to having more additional checks with the Omnishout, Rush, and itself in making 3 checks, what is pretty insane. Then we're playing the new Tamer, Taiki, Karia, and Nene. Start by your turn by placing 1 Digimon card with xcros to gain 1 memory, 1 draw, and it is the start of your turn, start of your main phase, is pretty important, and you can Digicross with him. That's the reason why we don't need the blue Tamer in this deck. You know, for Taiki, 2 Zenjiro, you can bump it up on 3 if you want to, and for Akari, that's pretty standard. We don't have any space for any options, but if you want to play something defense, you have always 2 or 3 special cuts in the deck. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you will enjoy the deck, and we'll see us on the next decks. It is Grandes, the big buck.